Hi ladies, I'm Phyllis and you're watching followPhyllis.com. You know I love to work my arms. I think having beautiful sculpted arms really makes a big difference. Today we're working triceps. I'm not going to get technical and tell you that there are 3 parts to that muscle, but usually when you hear tri, you know that there are. One of my favorite exercises is the kickback, and you'll see this all over the gym, people doing it, and usually they're doing it wrong. The proper position for this, you can hold on to something if you need, is you want to keep your elbow up high and you want to have your weight up at chest level, and you're going to go up, and when you come to the top you're going to twist. Most people do this when they do their tricep. I don't know what they're doing. It's like they're like, I don't know. They're doing something but they're not working their tricep. So we're going to do it. We're going to stand up, leaning slightly forward, making sure that we're in neutral, we're engaging our abs, and we're going to go 10 on each arm. When we twist, we're going to hold for just a split second. That really engages the muscle. We have 3 more in this arm. Now we're going to go to the left side. We're going to have the leg that the side that we're working is back. We're going to stand up, engage our abs. Make sure that your elbow is up and high. You don't want to be doing something where you're just swinging the arm. We're going to do 10 on this side. That's 7, 3 more, and 10. Now, I would suggest that you start this with a lighter weight, because when you make that twist movement, you really want to be careful and you want to make sure that your weight isn't too heavy and that you're doing this. Now, ladies, we're going to do some work on our triceps on the floor. And for these exercises, I'd like you to pick a weight that really is a challenge, not something that's really easy. We're going to try to go for 15. We're going to start with the skull crushers. And it's called the skull crusher because if you're not careful, you can crush your skull. So I'm using my weights. They're touching. My hands are around the weights, and I'm going to bring them down to my forehead and up. See, I just touched my skull. There we go. And you want to make sure that you're using a weight that is challenging. If you're not feeling these, they're not working properly. And I keep hitting my head. Maybe I'll knock some good sense into that head. This is 10. We're going to do 15. Keeping our abs engaged. 2 more. And last one. I'm going to shake our arms out a little bit. I'm going to go right into extensions. It's good to work the tricep from different angles because, as I mentioned earlier, there are 3 parts to the muscle. You're going to start with the weights over your head, parallel to each other, and bring them down to the ears. You're going to bring them down to your ears and up to a full extension. And we're going to do 15 of these. And again, you want to use a weight that you can feel. Don't go light with this. The tricep really, really sculpts the arm. It's so important. That's 10, and we want to also make sure that our bellies are down. Belly button is pressing on the spine. We have 2 more. That's 1, and that's 2. Then in this position, we're going to do a close grip chest dip. We're going to go down and up, down and up. And we're going to do that 15 times. And if you picked a weight that's going to challenge you, you're going to feel these. I can feel them. They are really burning. But I'm thinking about how good I'm going to look when I put on that top. My arm is not going to be all saggy and baggy and flabby. It's going to be nice and sculpted. We have 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I don't know about you ladies, but my arms are really aching now from those 3 floor exercises. So I picked up a lighter weight. This is similar to one of the exercises I do with the biceps. But this time, the weights are gonna be down low by your waist. Now you're gonna go into your proper form, knees are bent. You're gonna tilt your pelvis forward in the neutral position, and you're gonna bring the weights just out like this. Just a little movement like this, just hitting the tricep. We're gonna do that 15 times, just to make sure that if we're not tired enough, that we're really exhausted. Sculpting that arm, it's so important. The tricep is such an important muscle on your body. It makes such a difference to have really toned arms. We have 3 more to go, 2 and 1. The last move I like to make when I'm working tricep is a kickback. Now we started with a kickback, but that kickback was with a heavier weight and with a twist. What we're gonna do now is a traditional kickback, and we're gonna do them rapidly and with the weight that we can go 15. And so we're gonna get into our position, but we're gonna lean forward a little bit, straight back, knees slightly bent, and we're just going to keep our elbows up and go back 15 times. And that'll really tire that muscle out, which is what you want to do. It's a great, what we call, finisher. You have 5 more, 3, keep the neck long, and 1. Ladies, I encourage you to work your triceps, to work your arms. This is a very hard workout. It's intense, especially when on the floor with the heavier weight. So I would suggest doing the entire video 2 to 3 times, but I would still do it at least twice a week because your arms can never be too toned. It is such an important part of your body. Hi ladies, I'm Phyllis and you're watching followPhyllis.com. Hi ladies, I'm Phyllis and you're watching followPhyllis.com.